Hello, my friends. AmyR here with Prairie Paper and Ink. Welcome back to my face and my card making space and more non-cards. This month I made a garland. I made a bunch of tags just the other day. And today's video is going to be short and sweet, but some very simple gift card holders using one die set and a few other accessories. And it's fun. It's all fun. So I will have a link to everything I used in the description box below the video. There'll be the supply list, all the links. My links are affiliate links. That just means that if you click on one of my links and end up placing an order, I do get a little kickback from that at no extra cost to you. It is what helps pay the bills, keeps the lights on, keeps the heaters running, enables me to keep bringing out content. And then in the end screen at the very end of the video, I'll have a link to my 2025 holiday card series playlist that isn't all cards. I get asked about it a lot. I like making cards. That's my thing. But every once in a while, I'll dip out a little bit. And then I'm like, this is so fun. I know. But yeah, tons of videos. I still have more coming. I'm trying to get caught up. It is what it is. And it's fun. So let's get into making these fun little gift card holders. So I'm using the Simon Says Stamp Pine and Post gift card holder or gift card envelope. And this die set was actually part of their December 2025 card kit. That card kit long sold out before I even got it. And the die set is available. I will have a link to it, as well as mostly everything I use here, except for this pattern paper. This came in the kit. And this is long sold out too. However, I will link to some other like holiday pattern papers, as well as just a generic link. Simon Says Stamp has tons, and I'm sure we all have pattern papers in our stash. These ones are the Idea-ology Christmas backdrops, and yeah, they're very much sold out. But I wanted to use them because they are beautiful. But the fun thing about a little die set like this is dig out them pattern papers, you know? I made these because I literally needed them, but as I was making them, I was like, oh, these could be fun, doing them in all sorts of different pattern papers, different occasions, because they don't have to be for the holidays, like for birthdays, whenever you need to give a gift card, you know? My thing with gift cards is I most definitely like to either make something like this, like a little gift card holder, or incorporate it into a card somehow, you know, to be able to add that little personal bit to it. Same with like just cash. If you're not giving someone a gift card, but you want to give, you know, just throw some cash into a gift, it's such an impersonal feeling thing, but you can add that personal touch by doing something like this or incorporating it into a card, etc. So something like this, I would just, you know, fold the cash up, slip it in there, because honestly, more often than not, I like giving people, a gift card or some cash. It's like that ends up being more useful and more meaningful than some random gift that they don't have use for it. You know what I mean? So I enjoyed making these. They're super simple. I die cut the pattern paper. The largest die in the Pine and Post little envelope set die cuts this little envelope. And as you saw, these come together really easily. I used some TEAR RIFIC tape for things like that, like those types of envelopes, these sorts of little projects. I prefer adhesive like that over liquid adhesive. You can use liquid adhesive. You just got to be careful that it doesn't ooze out and like glue everything shut. So after I assembled my little envelopes, which simple, when I had done all my die cutting, I also die cut all the other elements from that die set. And the little tag, I love this whole die set. I love it so much. The little tag does the little deboss detail, gives a little frame, which we're going to emphasize at the end. And I die cut it from some Desert Storm cardstock. And then the sentiment, or like the little, like a gift for sentiment, I used the Bright Christmas stamp set. That also came in that kit. Again, kit long gone. But the stamp set is available. I'll link to it. There is also a coordinating die set for it, all the things. And I stamped that with the VersaFine Clair Nocturne ink onto these. And the little reinforcer I die cut from scraps of red cardstock. And then all the other bits, like just the one die set. There's a little greenery bit. There's ribbon and like a bow, little stars. There's even the only thing I didn't use is there's a little kind of postage die. There's a little frame and a little rectangle piece. You could add that as well, you know, kind of make something look like a little postcard, that sort of a thing. Super cute. That was the only thing I didn't use. I used everything else, and I die cut some Rainbow Splash Evergreen. Is that the one I used? Yes. No, Emerald. Emerald cardstock for the greenery. And then I was using Schoolhouse Red cardstock for all the little red bits. And reverse tweezers and my little embellishment wand for the win with these smaller pieces and to just hold things while I'm adding glue to them. And then you just embellish away. Like, yeah. I joked about it in the intro, you know, how I prefer to make cards. It's just what I love to do. But then I do something like this and I was having so much fun. I was like, I need to do more of these, especially when just to have on hand too. Like I said, like use up some of the pattern paper that, you know, I have quite the collection of, and just have them on hand for various occasions. Because there's so often to like give somebody a gift card. It's like, oh, could stick it at least in a cute little embellished envelope like this. Love it. It's so cute. You could also adhere this to a card, you know, to give it that extra something, either on the front or you could put it on the inside, just to give it that little extra something, just to present it, you know, a little more fancy. You could also cut off the one flap, like the rounded flap on the side, so that you could just adhere it, like flip it over and adhere it to the inside of a card, and it just holds it in place, you know? So, sky's the limit. That little star wafer die that comes in the set, that one's just handy. You can't go wrong with little stars. And that I die cut just scraps of some gold glitter cardstock, because you can't go wrong with gold glittery stars. So, really, if you switched up just the pattern paper, and maybe skipped out on the little pine sprig die cuts, or just did maybe a different shade of green, could be any occasion. And then you could use any die cuts, really, you know, to zhuzh it up. The sky's the limit. These were fun. So I also die cut more of the Desert Storm cardstock with the sort of gift card shaped die in the set. And these just give a spot to write something. And I can attach the actual gift card itself to the back of these with like a little glue dot, whatever. And I stamped more sentiments and whatnot from that Bright Christmas set. I really like this like handwritten font, like the one I used on the tag, and then the Christmas word and the from word. I love that. I love it. So I stamped the Merry word with Simon's Cherry Positively Saturated ink, and stamped everything else, leaving enough space to write, you know, the name from who this is from. And in my case, it's going to be for my kids, because I made these for my kids' teachers, because I like to give them gift cards over the holidays. Either this time it was for a coffee shop. Other times I like to give them like gift cards to a bookstore, you know, that kind of stuff. Love it. So I added a few more of my little stars. And then my last little embellishment is I took my Sakura glitter pen. Love this thing. I thought about the white gel pen as well. That would work. Really something shimmery or a gel pen, whatever floats your boat. I just traced that debossed frame on the tag, and it just gives it that little extra something. And I also did think about adding splatter to these. I did, but it was the middle of the night when I was filming these, literally, and because I lost track of time, as always. And I didn't. But they look great. They would look great with splatter, too. They're fun. They're fun. So I traced the little bit of that debossed detail with the shimmer pen, and that finished them off. And then my final little thing to finish these off is I got my gift card. And then to seal them up, I'm using stickers from the Idea-ology Christmas sticker book. as of doing this voiceover and my links, this is still in stock. I know Simon Says Stamp like stocked up big time on these, but who knows? They will eventually sell out. I have been meaning to order like extras because I really like these. I like the vintage theme, and the very last page has like label stickers that actually fit on that die cut label as well. And they're so vintage and they're so good. But these little stickers, they're perfect. I was like, oh, they're perfect to like seal up the little flap, and it all ties together. You know, and they're heavyweight. They're not thin stickers either. So I barely press this closed because I needed to be able to, you know, open it. But I'm using those to seal these up and just give it that little extra something while I continue to hoard the rest of that pack. They're good. They're so good. So those are my little gift card holders. These were really fun and really easy. Really easy. You know, like I said, you could just make just a pile of them. Use different pattern papers, other little embellishment die cuts, you know, all the little greenery and florally bits that we happen to have with our die sets. Those would work so well. And then, yeah, that little tag, the little bows, all of it. They're so good. They're so good. So I'll have links to all the things in the description box below. Thank you all so much for hanging out with me, and subscribe if you haven't. I'd love to have you, and I'll see you all very soon in the next video. Bye. Thank you so much to my amazing Patreon supporters. For anyone that might be interested in joining my Patreon community and supporting me, the link to my Patreon is in the description box below the video. For everyone else, as always, thank you all so much for taking the time to watch my videos, for thumbs upping, commenting, subscribe if you haven't. I'd love to have you. And here's a couple other videos for you to check out in case you missed them. Bye!